Hey guys, welcome to this shortwave radio channel, and I will continue my September-October, even though we're now in October, of the best radios right now out there that I own that are still available to purchase online. So my second choice, so I talked about one, and now I have another choice that I think is truly a very interesting radio, and it has to do with the Tecsun PL-680. So this is still available. Get it while you can for a simple reason. It's one of the last analog PLL synthesized receivers out there. More and more we're moving into a world of DSP radios, and this is still a good old phase lock loop receiver, and it is not too expensive. It's somewhere around maybe a little more than $100. Definitely one of my favorites of all time. This one is, believe it or not, at least 8 or 9 years old now, and I've used it a lot, and it still works great. It is a shortwave radio, long wave, medium wave, FM. It has airband, so this is also something a lot of people are looking at. I want to have airband on my receiver, and because it's a PLL analog receiver, it doesn't mute when you tune with the tuning knob. This is definitely something a lot of people are looking for. So for the price point, you're getting a great radio that doesn't mute. At this price point, there's almost nothing that doesn't mute anymore. You'll have to go into more expensive receivers that have a mix of the DSP chip with a PLL circuit. So the other thing that a lot of people will enjoy on this is, of course, the fact that it uses good old AA batteries. I know a lot of people like that, so that is also pretty cool. Sensitivity wise, it's pretty good on all bands, on all performance. Even FM is not bad at all. If you look at my channel, just search for PL-680, you'll see tons of videos where I'm using it, listening to signals. Mine is a little off, about 1.5 kilohertz, but it's not all units apparently that are like that. But even with 1.5 kilohertz, you know what, I live with it. It's fine. I got it. This is the first, when I got this, actually, it was when it was officially released. This is the first version to come out. So since then, they probably upgraded a little bit the circuit and made it a little better. Has a couple of bandwidths. Because it's not DSP, it doesn't have 5-6 bandwidths. It's wide or narrow. It's okay. It's well chosen. The wide and narrow circuits are good enough for what you need to do. Battery life is good. Of course, memory channels. You've got also alarms and so on. It has a graph bar indicator, which is a little too generous for the signal levels, but still, I don't look at that much. Hearing the quality for me is better than watching a needle or watching an indicator, which doesn't necessarily provide you with the correct information. Even on $1,000 receivers, if you go with my Yaesu here, which is right there, I mean, depending on the attenuators you use, depending on if you use the bass sensitivity or amplifiers and so on, it changes the values of the S meter. So that S meter is an indication, an approximation of what you're listening to. Not that, useful in certain ways. You just take it the way it is, and that's it, It is definitely a worthwhile radio, and like I said, I've had it for years, and I brought this on the expeditions. I brought this on so many. I mean, it works great, and it still works great. So I think it's in 2024 one of the last PLL portable receivers that are amazing to get from Tecsun. Best place to buy it is an Onco, and Onco is really good. But I've seen it on Amazon. I've seen it everywhere because it's an old radio. Rumors are that they might stop producing this, so maybe it's time to get it before it's out of stock and that you can't find it anymore. So that's my little 3 cents worth of this sensitive, great. Audio's nice. You know, you've got the an audio switch for, you know, clearer, and you got a narrow wide for a feature. It has SSB. SSB goes with, of course, a fine-tune button. That's the way it works when you got a PLL radio in general, with separate upper lower sideband. I think this radio is great, and totally worth the price. There's no ATM scan, stuff like that. It does scan though, but it's not like today's radios with a lot of more bells and whistles and, you know, different features. It does accept external antennas. Overloads a little bit when signals are strong, but still, once again, I think this is one of the best out there right now. So check it out, and maybe if you're looking for an analog PLL style, like the good old radios we had in portable radios in the 90s, for example, this is definitely worth checking out. If you have a PL-660, not necessarily worth going to this, if you're asking a question. If you got a PL-600, maybe. This does fix some of the PL-600 problems, makes it superior. So check it out. Tecsun PL-680, one of the top radios for October 2024. Enjoy my videos. Please subscribe. Give us thumbs up. Thanks for watching.